Come. Geena has come.
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
She is from Zoho books, and more importantly, she has come for having a just walk around the office and meeting all the partners. आपको मैं बोला था घर पर कि she is going to be there with us. So my father, my inspiration, my role model, and my competition is always with him.
Oh.
So always I want to compete with him only for one reason, that if I'm able to walk one step ahead, I think I've achieved. So even if it is one step less, is also your achievement.
I will come back and have a in-depth conversation with you, sir. So you've seen the firm grow, right? And you have an experience of over 50 years or so. So how was it back then when you were running your firm?
I qualified in 1972 November exam and started my practice in the February 73.
Okay.
I started alone and after about 3 years, some other partners joined me. When I was just about 7-8 years in practice, we could able to get a lot of government work. Then as an interest, I went to the council because to know what exactly happening outside my world.
Yeah.
Because once I go there, from all over the India, the people will be inside the
bigger
council.
picture.
Correct, the bigger picture. So from between 85 to 95, I was in the council.
Oh, okay.
Gradually, after I completed my 60 years, slightly I wanted to divert to the social firm.
Oh, okay.
I was a president of the Federation of Andhra Pradesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, a main chamber in state of Andhra, United Andhra and Telangana put together. And there also lot of things we could able to learn with the industry particularly. And it was a nice time for that also. Apart from that, gradually as the things are going on, now almost about 75% of time I spend only for charity.
Oh, nice.
There is one very popular college here by name Badruka College,
Okay.
having about 4,500 students. I am the chairman of that.
Nice.
There is another college which is the autonomous college, which gives me opportunity of the examination department in my college, board of studies in my college. So there's a Hindi Mahavidyalaya, there also I am chairman. One school where I studied in my initial primary school, today I am chairman of that also.
Oh, nice.
And above this all, rather recently, I can say, if you have heard the name of Jaipur Foot, have you heard the name?
Yeah.
So they have a branch which was common for Telangana, Andhra, and right now I am chairman of that, wherein we have provided artificial limb
Okay.
to 70,000 people from 2004 onward till date, free of cost. So these are the things which are giving lot of satisfaction. So few boards I am a director. I spend time there also. So here as a profession, any of my colleagues want any guidelines from me, particularly on auditing line or income tax line, because these two are my main favorite place. I may not be exposed to indirect tax, but these areas I have done a lot of work.
That's
So
nice.
the people get.
So I also know that you have traveled a lot. How did you incorporate those travels in your day-to-day life? Or what did you learn and bring back from those travels?
Let
Like, you can share
me
one.
tell you very clearly, my travel a lot was primarily attending some of the international conferences and seminars.
Correct.
apart from that, the main thing is because as I was more busy in my profession, for the institute work also, and other than that also, there was very less time left out for my family. So I thought, wherever I am going abroad, why not my wife accompany me? So she traveled maybe more than 40 countries with me, wherein I completed almost around 60 countries.
Nice.
And few of the places, many a repeat time also we have gone. But it was quite a good experience, because what happened, what the other countries are having, and how those people are also developing.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, when I went to France, I visited PwC office, Pricewaterhouse office. Because I wanted to know how they are working in a profession.
Yeah.
Similarly, when I went to Singapore, our institute past president was there. I could able to meet him, and through him I could able to organize some program jointly with the Singapore branch and our Indian
branch.
chartered accountant. So these all things definitely gave him good
Exposure.
You find Mr. Kumar Mangalam Birla, and then you have a Rahul Bajaj also somewhere here. He is a king of Udaipur. Then this is Goenka's CA Tire, this gentleman. Then many of the people you find. So in this, what happened, they made alphabetical order, and
They put your
at the
name
page
also.
number 176, they have put me like this.
Oh, wow.
This is, they mentioned about me that ethics, integrity and quality was the main thrust of mine. And senior partner there, this Gyani Jail Singh, then Prime Minister of Lanka, then Mr. Yashwant Sinha when he became the finance minister,
Correct.
then here Chandrababu Naidu when he was the chief minister here, Rangarajan, he was a governor here, Mr. Singhvi, he was a Supreme Court judge and earlier before Chief Justice Andhra, here Mr. Bandaru Dattatreya, present governor of Himachal, Mr. Roshaiya, he was also chief minister here, my wife, my family. Because to find a place among these luminaries itself was a big achievement for me.
Yeah. And when did this happen, sir?
This was happened about 12 years back.
12 years back. Nice.
They selected from all over the thing because a big number of jury was there. In this, Mr. D.R. Mehta, the SEBI chairman, subsequent initial chairman, he was also a jury member. These were the jury members.
Okay.
This is D.R. Mehta, then Mr. Gulab Chand Kataria, Haridas Kotwala, then K.L. Jain, M.L. Kumawat, he was a DGP of all over India Border Security Force. And another thing I can share with you, that I don't know whether I was capable of that or not. I wrote my autobiography. I wrote that, and second part of that particular book was published on this May 16th. And that was dedicated to my wife.
That's nice.
Because I lost my wife about 2 years back.
I'm so sorry about that, sir.
And we celebrated her 75th birthday after her death. And it was about 2,000 people attended the program. So this was the part 2 of my book, Atma Manthan.
This was a part 2.
Myself, my wife and my father, photo backside. This is the thing which is here. So what are the things, because that book was written in 2012. From 2012 to 2024 is covered in this, including my firms and other things. And whatever the things was there.
So there's a hidden author behind the person?
The question is, I thought basically a uniqueness of this book, if I tell you, I could able to, in the first also, it is repeated in second also, I mentioned about the 18th generation of my family,
Ah, okay.
which is, I think, just too impossible to remember the 18th generation. This is from here to here, 18th generation.
That's nice.
In the current scenario, the children and other people doesn't remember their grandfather's name also. What is the purpose of knowing who was Babur, who was Akbar, who was Aurangzeb, Humayun, when you yourself don't know your family? Agree with me?
True.
So then I thought at least let the people be there. The boy who was sitting here, my grandson, I thought his name is here last.
Correct.
So if this book is in his hand and he passes on to his grandson, probably it will be easy for them to know about 2021 generation.
Generations, their names were. True that. Very true, sir.
So you find this. So
Yeah.
this is the one thing. And in the old book, as I mentioned you, I have wrote about all the countries where I visited.
Oh, okay. Nice.
These are the hobby, when rather I can say, okay, to visit more temples, visit foreign countries.
It was great interacting with you, sir. Thank you so much for this conversation. Thank you so much, sir.
Anything, I am available anytime you want.
Definitely.
Whatever my little exposure is there, I'll definitely share with you.
Immense exposure you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.